I every day I wake up and I'm not depressed. I'm not depressed.
That's good.
I'm tired. I'm cranky.
I don't think I've ever really been like... I've had low moments.
I've been anxious.
Yeah.
I've been very anxious.
Everyone can get anxious.
I've been anxious. But I've never been depressed. I've been sad. But I've never been depressed. It was hard for me to even cry at Papa's funeral. Remember?
Yeah, well, you cried at the end. Like, you had like...
Then in the end, I had a breakdown.
You had to think about it for a while.
And that is my brain.
Yeah. You had to, like, hold it for a while and, like, rationalize why you were okay. And then
something happened. Something might be wrong with me. I might need pills.
You said... I remember you said something that stuck out to me this day, because I was crying at Papa's funeral, and you were, like, really kind of... Not callously. You're, like, walking around really just kind of, like, stoically faced, and you're like, yeah, you know, I don't really feel as sad as I should. You were, like, 11, and I was 9. And then your other grandpa was there, and you were like, you said, you looked at him, and you like looked at us, like me, Danielle, and Brooke, and your sisters, and him. You're like, well, I guess that makes you my only grandpa. And
yes, I do remember saying that.
And then you started hysterically crying, and like it was like
yes,
I don't know why
I do
that
remember.
was like
because me saying you're my only grandpa myself. Was what hit me. I realized it right when I said it.
Yeah, that made it
You're
real.
my only grandpa. And I was like, oh, shit.
The other one's dead.
Papa's dead. No way. I was playing PlayStation 2 while everyone was around his deathbed.
Yeah.
God damn it, Eric. Why don't you feel sad like everyone else? And that made me sad. I think it was more that
the
fact
realization
that I
of
wasn't
it.
sad.
Yeah.
And that's so selfish of me, isn't it? I'd say I'm a very selfish person.
No, we were kids. We were young kids. All little kids are selfish.
Oh, but I'm still so fucking selfish.
I wish I was more selfless. It's an active.
I don't.
You don't wish you were more selfless.
No.
But so how can you say that like love is the most like poignant thing that like people should strive for?
If you can't see it, bro. See it. It's a thing. It's
how can you love someone and say I want to be more selfish?
Those
are directly.
It's for me. The love.
Conflicting.
That's what it is. I'm doing it for me. Are you saying that I can't do love for me? I'm sure as hell I'm doing it for her.
It's in that. See, then now I'm lost.
I'm
lost because I'm saying I have a hard time like.
Well, if you can't see where I can see,
you gotta stop saying that. You keep saying the see thing. Hold on. You're saying that love is this powerful thing, whatever, and I was moved by you. I was
yes.
like, yeah. And I think something's wrong with me in the sense that, like, you know, I have a hard time, like, really developing, like, those intimate... I think I have, like, intimacy problems. And then...
You definitely have intimacy problems.
But I'm saying I actively am striving to counter that with being more selfless and open, and I'm not great at it, and I fall short of it a lot. It's not my nature. I have to work at it. And what you're saying is that I love love. Love is the most powerful thing, but I would like to be more selfish.
I don't need to want to be more selfish. I am definitely selfish. And I like the idea of I'm loving for love's sake for me.
But isn't the whole...
It helps. I'll put it away.
What is the definition of love? Like,
okay, so let's put it with my last relationship.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to get that out of the way right away. It hurt, but then I was over it. Because I knew that the love I felt. We like to think that we feel it together. No, we don't feel love together. You feel love, and she feel loves. That's the only together part. But the love is yours. I don't feel...
You don't think you grow in love with one another? You don't think you come together as a unit? Like, what is a marriage then? Like,
marriage is bullshit.
Okay, so you don't believe in a union?
I don't believe... No. I believe that you can choose a person forever.
So what? So you're just... Okay, so then let's look at your example in this most extreme form. So let's say I fall in love with my neighbor across the street, but she doesn't even know who I am.
Is she hot?
I don't know. It could be I don't know who
Well, she's a short brunette now.
Okay, she's a short brunette now. Let's say I fall in love with my neighbor across the street, right? And then she doesn't even know who I am, but I'm feeling love. That is the ultimate goal. Is that I love this person, doesn't even know who I am. That is what I should aspire to have in my life.
No, I don't say you should aspire to have it in your life. Oh no, you should aspire to have that in your life. Yes, that's okay. Now, if you want to act on that love, yes, roll the dice, and it could be bad. But if she denies you, It's not a big deal. You felt that love, and you can still feel that love. You just can't act on it anymore.
So you're saying just the feeling of feeling. It's more of like an infatuation then.
What is
the definition of love?
Okay, that's the $1 million question, isn't it?
Right.
What is love? I believe love, because you can love anything.
Yeah.
Is simply a longing and or affection and an innocent affection. Love is innocent. If you just want to bang something with your dick, that's not really love. You're passionate and lustful about sex. Me too, bro. I love to fuck. I do. Who doesn't? Most people do. But that doesn't mean you're in love. See, because you can have sex and not be in love with a person. We bring back Jabba the Hutt. We have sex with Jabba and then we don't love Jabba. Right? No, I'm serious. And we don't love Jabba. Why? We were just doing it to have sex because there's a physical gratification. We had sex together,
Right.
And maybe we shouldn't even be physical. Let's take it away from the physical. You had sex with someone that you don't love. Okay? I feel a little guilty after. I feel guilty because I didn't love that person.
But what if they didn't love you?
Even more guilty.
Why do you feel guilty?
Because we didn't love each other.
So love is this sanctimonious thing to you where it's like, so you shouldn't be having sex with people you're not in love with.
Yes. I don't think you should have sex unless you truly love the person. And you as a person, you can't just love a person and have sex with them. They have to love you back. That's what the togetherness is. But they're having their own love, and you have your own love for each other, and that's that magic touch that we all don't think that this Tinder and this Bumble and this Hinge is trying to simulate, and these TV shows, we go back to the show, are trying to show you the simulation, and that's why I say I'm trying to watch to see if there's that moment where you can catch a real moment. And love is painful because sometimes you love someone and they don't love you back, or you love something and it doesn't work out, or that's the truth of it. But because you got to feel it is the meaning. That's in itself. Because you felt it. You felt such a longing for something. Such a true, pure longing. And part of love is like an infatuation, right? It is an infatuation, right? But not always. An infatuation doesn't just make it's you like what something looks and you like to look at it and be near it. But love is more than just looking at something and being near it. Love is like sacrificing even though they may never know. That's like a true love.
But if they're a complete stranger, why would I be sacrificing for a complete stranger
that
doesn't
know? Why are you falling in love with a complete stranger?
I don't know.
Have you ever fallen in love with a complete stranger? I haven't fallen in love with a complete stranger. That's my I mean, well, yes, technically we all have fallen in love. I take that back, with complete strangers, right? We have.
I'm gonna open the window.
Go ahead. It's getting very hot.
No, I don't think it's getting much better. But go on.
Complete
stranger.
But we fall in love with complete strangers. Every one of us has. But it took time, right?
You just said you.
But for me, it doesn't take that much time.
You said you could fall in love in 1 day. 1
hour.
1 hour.
1 hour.
Right.
But for some people, you can't. For me, for me, it's easy for me to fall in love and give most of my life for someone. Within the first hour, if I really know. If I had you for an hour and we could talk, yeah. We sat down together for an hour with a girl. I could tell you right then and there if I at least could be in love with her. I could tell you right there. And it doesn't take a lot for me. You just need to be cordial, kind, a short brunette with freckles, green eyes, fat ass. That's everything.
Short brunette with freckles.
You don't like that?
I don't even know anyone that's like over the age of 22 that has freckles.
All right, I definitely exaggerate on that one, but that's what I mean. I feel that it is the ultimate driving force, and you don't need to put so much weight on it because it's kind of like air. You need it, but you don't really see it. But you can see it if you look.
Yeah.
I lost you?
No, I'm just because as you were talking, I was thinking about we've been talking about love. I think way too long.
Okay, let's talk about something else.
Talking about love way too long.
Let's talk about something else.
Let's just.
Well, you have to ask some questions.
I did ask questions, and I was like,
so now it's my fault that the podcast is a dud.
It's just not. It's just like it got a little.
Well, what do you want to know? What do you want to know about?
I don't know. We got anything more like?
Well, let's talk about something light.
Video games.
Oh yeah,
funny.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I could talk about.
Funny shit. Yeah,
the other day, I had a case of sleep paralysis.
Is that funny?
I couldn't move. And
it sounds scary.
Wait, hold on. And then I heard like a fight upstairs, but like a domestic dispute.
Where?
I could have dreamt it at my apartment. I could have dreamt it though. So I got up scared, and my girlfriend's laying down next to me, and I don't want to wake her up or disturb her, but I'm scared.
This is a dream?
This might have been real.
Okay.
Okay? I don't know. I was sleep paralyzed. So I grabbed a paring knife and walked outside in my underwear. And halfway through, I was like, what the fuck am I doing? And then my girlfriend came up and was like, what the fuck are you doing? You know? And I just thought, wow, if I got caught outside with this knife in my hand in my underwear, this would be a bad look, right?
You were like outside, like in the open.
With a knife in my hand.
You weren't like outside of your bedroom.
No. In the parking lot. Walking around with a knife. In my underwear. And it took me a few moments to realize that my random fear is not warranting this behavior.
Yeah, because I think...
But that's the behavior I do all the time. I do that
anything.
behavior all the time. I've been doing that my whole life. Been jumping over things I shouldn't jump over, walking the line. What else? What else do you want? Why don't we tell them a story about... There's so many stories we got. We could go deep dive. How long have we been streaming?
We've been going for a while.
Tell me, how long
We can take a break right now and then come back with a video idea later.
Okay, let's take a break.